AI won't replace property managers, but will replace those that are not using AI. Hello everyone, my name is Chris Brasher and I'm the Chief Marketing Officer with Rentvine.
What's up guys, it's Randall Henderson, your Head of Partnerships.
And we are doing a Rentvine hot take today about AI, which is everyone's loved subject. And I'm going to start off with our first hot take on this one, and it's in the search. Okay, those that are searching for property managers is changing. I remember when mobile became like the major change 15 years ago, where everyone was starting to use mobile phones. The same thing is happening with AI, and it's starting slowly and moving rapidly. So those that are searching for property managers, landlords, and property owners are using AI tools to find them, and that's an increasing amount. In the PM Trends report, it was increasing to about 35% of those that are now looking for property managers. So that is going to be a bigger part of your role trying to be found.
Number two, you got to remember that the demographic of those people searching for AI for property managers hasn't changed, right? So our demographic that we're still serving as property managers is still a small-time investor who is probably over 40 and looking for a property manager. And for that person, trust still matters so much. So although the AI industry is poised to change the way we do processes in property management, it's not going to change one of the core features of a property management relationship, which is it's a relationship of trust. They're still going to hire a property manager based on who they trust. Remember that today's investors still very small. They own only one or two properties, and so they're looking for that trust relationship. AI is not going to replace that, but it may accelerate a lot of the ways that you can service and change that client. We're already seeing that from a lot of consultants and definitely in our company as well. The processes are just being sped up and accelerated, and it's made easier to manage more properties with less in terms of using AI in your company on the process side.
Yeah, that is the third one, efficiency gains. There's margin. Yeah. Margin is the opportunity for you to be able to do more with your time, be able to find more owners, and then that's your competitive advantage. If you can deliver a response quicker through AI, you're more often going to win those opportunities. Or that efficiency that Randall's talking about can be delivered in pricing discounts. If you're able to service twice as many properties, can you deliver a 5% fee versus a 10%? Not saying you would do that, but those are the opportunities that come by being more efficient in your role.
Yeah, and just to stress on the operational back end, like we already see a lot of people saying, oh, I'm going to use AI as a property manager to build additional processes and gain efficiencies. What that actually means in a lot of cases is using the data that you have available to you through Rentvine's API. And by the way, we're the only ones that make all of the data available, using that through AI to connect other vendors, other things that may automate workflows, replace some of your current, maybe not people, but definitely accelerate some of those processes that sort of bogged you down. Maybe on the maintenance side, it's kind of an easy and quick one. On the leasing side as well, we've seen major gains on that.
Randall, the other part that I think is why AI is not replacing property managers is the local nature. You know, AI is of course online, but tell us why being local is so important.
You know, it still matters immensely to have a property manager that you trust. And my example is this: if you want to buy a property in a great market like Indianapolis, for example, where you can still cash flow positive, amazing. You're not going to hire someone from Oklahoma to manage that property. You're going to want the local manager, because I'm in Utah. I want somebody who knows Indianapolis, who's an expert in Indianapolis and has years of experience there. So the fact that I need to trust that person and that they need to be local means even more today than it did years ago when people would only buy in their space. So you just need that local expertise, and you need somebody who's going to embrace that.
You know, the additive to this is that those that are local develop that word of mouth opportunity too. And if those that are already working with you have recognized and seen the AI gains that you've been able to produce or will produce, handling, tenant requests easier, to automation of owner insights and pricing, make sure you're pricing right. There's a lot of these advantages that through word of mouth are also going to deliver leads and owners to you in that local nature.
If you're out there and you're like, man, I love all the talk about AI, but I just don't know how to access it, one of the best ways to start is to think to yourself, what is a problem that I need to solve in my business, or where does my business get stuck operationally? Where do I slow down? Start with the problem in mind, and then try to build an AI assisted solution. It's usually a great way to kind of access and understand what tools are out there for you.
Yeah, think about the outcomes. That is our hot take today about how AI won't replace property managers, but you may be replaced if you're not using it already. So thank you.